And good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster and I'm touching base with you as I do every day. And I'm with my partner in crime, Mr. Chris Edwards. What's going on, sir?
Good morning. I'm well. It's Friday. The weekend is upon us again.
It's Friday
I feel like
already.
it's Monday when we talk, and then it's Friday again.
Yes, it's moving by so fast. The time keeps moving. And we know
Yeah.
what it is? It's that there's so much going on that,
That we're bombarded with just
yes,
so much stuff. And then I believe, honestly, as you get older, it's not really, but time does speed up.
time is perceived differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
As
perceived differently.
when you're younger, you have no care in the world. Like
You don't have any
nothing really
care.
matters.
Nothing
And when you're an
matters.
adult and you're older, everything matters, and there's never enough time to do it all.
Never enough time.
Yeah.
Enough is never enough time. And
How did you make out
that,
yesterday with your mom?
oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Uh-oh.
So I ended up going there. I got there early, so make sure I was there to make sure I went with her for her. They need to extract two of her teeth so they can get
Uh,
her the dentures
yeah.
and to replace the one she had. And so one of the things I asked when I was, I said, I need you guys to keep up with her eye care and her dental care, because a lot of times they don't take care of the dental and they don't take, the senior citizens are just there. And a lot of times they don't take care of those items. So I wanted to make sure they did. And they did. They followed up with everything. Anyway, they were supposed to do it last week and they couldn't do it because I wasn't there to sign off on stuff.
Oh, okay.
So this
Well,
year,
but that's good though. At least they're
yeah,
making sure that they're keeping in.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
good. Let me tell you, I cannot complain. And then so we went out yesterday I went with them yesterday to the dentist. And then we got all the paperwork. I signed off on everything. I signed off on the paperwork. And then they realized they did not have her doctor's clearance. See, they had the dentist clearance from the facility, but they didn't have the doctor's clearance. So she didn't get her teeth extracted yesterday. All that, and they didn't extract it. So they're gonna try to do it next week. And I told them, I said, well, I cannot do this. You guys, I said, this is costing me a lot more time than I thought it was gonna be. And they said, oh, no. You already signed off on everything. All we got to do now is just take her there. I said,
Okay.
thank you.
Well, that's
Because I
good.
said, I am not taking off next week.
Yeah,
I have
that's
a
good.
busy week also. I have I'm photographing a golf tournament on Monday. I
Okay.
am Tuesday. One of my friends and colleagues is coming to New York, and I'm photographing his event and doing some headshots and stuff for his campaign. And then Wednesday, I am involved in with the Manhattan Chamber. We have a big event for Cipriani's, so that's a big event. And then I have something in the morning, and then it's a busy week next week. So I was like, it's
Mhm.
no way I'm going to be able to do this. I mean, this weekend I'm going to definitely do some more packing. I'm getting all my digital music up onto my computer.
I'm watching your stories on that.
Yeah, but the thing I'm having a problem with is that I have all of my music here, and if I put it on my phone, like I told you, it doesn't show up. And Android, the beauty
Well,
of Android is that you put your music in like Samsung Music, and it goes to every device.
yeah, but you have so one thing you have to be aware of: make sure you're signed into the same email address for
I
your
only have one
account.
email. Yeah, I only have
Okay.
one email. Yeah.
I'll help you
Yeah,
troubleshoot it
but it's
later.
definitely, I'm like, doesn't make sense. If I can put all my music into my computer, I should be able to get it
Yeah.
over here. But I can't.
It's loaded in iTunes like we talked about.
Yeah, it's a whatever this program is. It's on both
Yeah.
phones. It's on the phone and the what you call it.
Okay.
But so
Well,
anyway,
we'll talk about
Apple
that.
is Apple, and some of the things that Apple does, I do not like. I do not like Apple. However, it is great for my work. It is definitely the program for photographers. because it makes my workload much faster. I should say my workflow. My
Workflow,
workflow is much faster using the Apple tools versus the Android and HP tools.
it's the
So
ecosystem.
it's the
But
ecosystem.
anyway,
But
yeah.
how many people out
That's
there are Apple people? How many of you are Apple folks? Well, I crossed over to the dark side over the last couple of years, but how many of you guys are Apple people, and then how many of you are Androids? And so yeah, it's a quiet morning. It feels
it
so
is.
quiet. Is it
And you know what
me or
though?
is it? Yeah,
That's okay. Sometimes you need a little bit of quiet
a
in
little
your
bit of
life.
quiet, a little bit of
Yeah,
quiet. No
yeah.
spice in our lives. No
That's all right.
spice. We don't need any spice today, right? Spice
Yeah.
up your life. Spice up your life. Remember the Spice Girls?
Oh, I don't
I
know.
used to love the
I
Spice
was never
Girls.
a big Spice Girls fan.
Oh, I love the Spice Girls.
Okay. Oh,
Spice up your life. And it's hard to believe that the Spice Girls was years ago. That was like 1980, what was that? 1991, 1990, 1988. Around those days.
well,
It was
they're Spice older ladies now.
yes, it's hard to believe that the Spice Girls was way back then. Because I was listening to their music when I was at the stock exchange. And that was
That was
86,
that was
87,
that was a
88,
while
89.
ago. Yeah,
That means the Spice Girls, that's almost like 40 years ago. Man, that's crazy.
we're getting old, man. We're getting old.
Man, well, speaking of getting old and speaking of time, so last night, New York City, we honor the 9/11 day of tragedy here in New York City. People come in, the president was here, the vice president, all that stuff. However, every evening, every every 9/11 evening, I get to see the towering lights from my window. Like, so I can look out and I see the city
Yeah.
skyline, and then I see the two
Beams of light.
beams of light shooting up into the sky. And those lights are powerful. They say you can see them 60 miles away from the city. So if
So,
you're like on a flat plane and you are
mhm.
out from the city, you can see them in the sky.
Now here's a little unknown fact. I don't know if they're actually shining those lights from Ground Zero, but
No,
typically those lights they're down the block. They're a couple blocks away.
They're at Battery Park.
Oh, they moved into Battery Park now.
Yeah, they've always been there. They've been on the rooftop of the
Right.
Battery Park
Parking garage.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So yes, correct. Because many years ago, I actually went there because they would test it out days before. So a couple nights during the week before 9/11, they would always test it out to make sure all the lights are working. It's on top of the rooftop structure.
Yes.
In Battery Park, and you can actually go up there and watch them do the installation and watch them light it up. And it was actually very powerful. These lights, they're no joke. Like they're about that.
Yes.
They're maybe about 12 inches circular. And you walk past them, you can feel the heat off of these things.
Yeah, they're big.
Well, this was like years and years ago.
And now they're even better. They changed that. Now it's more. Now it's LED, I do believe.
And I'm sure it's probably LED by now.
Some type of powerful LED. But first of all, if we're going to say hello to everyone, but Hannah says good morning with the 1999
Come on
money
now.
sharing and supporting the channel, supporting our media here, supporting our platform.
Number one.
If you want to do so, there's a little dollar bill at the bottom of your comments.
Dollar bills, right, y'all.
There. Yes.
This is what helps to support the channel to keep Ron on the air here on YouTube. Right.
You are helping to pay for the Canva, the OneDrives, the StreamYard, there's a whole lot of things that go into this.
And it all costs money. This is not free. It
costs money. Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you,
supporting.
Hannah.
You are the best. You're the best. That's why when Hannah said she wanted that post, I was like, I'll get it to you no matter what. I will get it to you. Because Hannah is always supporting. I don't know. She sends me cards. She sends me little words of encouragement. I love Hannah.
And just so
Hannah
you know, like
is a
I believe
great
that
person.
this channel isn't monetized yet, correct?
It is not. No, we're able to monetize this way. We're not
Right.
getting
Okay.
commercials yet until we hit
Right.
1,000.
Right. So, like, to be honest, like, this is how this channel keeps afloat, and then we don't get
Yes.
paid to do this. We do this because
No.
we love it.
Yep. This is how we do it. So if you want to support, that's how you support, or you can also support through Patreon. So either way, support is support wherever it comes from.
Yes.
Every dollar counts. Every words of encouragement too. And I
Yeah.
always say the cheapest way you can support this platform and all of your platforms that you love is simply 1, like, 2, subscribe, 3, share.
Yeah.
Those cost you nothing out of your
Yep.
financial pockets. But if
Absolutely.
you can support all of your platforms, like with Don Lemon, he's doing a campaign right now.
Trying to get some.
Everyone
Yeah.
share everyone. We want to double up, so everyone share with one person. Well, I think it was 3 people. 3 people with the platform.
That's
Same
how you
thing
do
here.
it,
That's how you do it.
and
If
it's
you want to
call
see
to
the
action.
and also more people in the community gives you more ideas, more
Yeah.
input. I would love to see more people on the platform and sharing and talking. That's what we're creating,
That's the goal.
That's the goal. And well, let's start with some good mornings. The good morning. Hannah was already out in the box with her good morning. So she did double morning. She did a double good morning. Good morning, Ron and Touch Base. Good morning, Ron and Chris and Touch Base Daily family. And Derek is in at the silver today. He says, good morning, Ron Foster, Hannah, good morning. Hey, what about Chris? What about Chris, Derek?
It's understood.
Oh,
It's
there it is. I
understood.
see it. I see it. I see it. What about Chris?
It's understood.
There you go, Chris. Good morning. And then we got Kimmy. Kim is in the building. She says, "Good morning, all." And Kimmy Kim says, "So it's hard when they don't check everything first, but then we also have to know a lot of the process to make sure everything is 100." What's that about, Kimmy
Yeah, I'm
Kim?
not sure.
I
Yeah.
missed that. Are we missing something? That just came out of nowhere, Kimmy Kim. What are you talking about? Was that meant for us? And I see Apple says I had an Apple phone. And then Bryson is in the building. He says, "What's up, Ron? What's up, Chris? What's up, everybody? Happy Downton Abbey Friday. Welcome to the weekend." I've been trying to see this show for the longest. I have not seen one episode of Downton Abbey. I heard
I
it's
never
one of the
watched it.
best series.
There's another one that we just watched on. It's a period piece. It was on HBO, I believe. The Gilded Age. So good.
I heard that's good.
So good. I binged
that was featured at it was featured at Martha's Vineyard this year. Is it a lot of Black people in it?
So there is like one of the characters is a Black lead, and she has her family, and they're very prominent. And then there's another Black gentleman who is an editor of the Globe, which was a Black-run paper at the time. And of course, they're up in New York. But it's well written. It has a great cast, and it really shows that age. And of course, drama, and it's kind of like a olden soap opera in a way, but it's really done really tastefully. The costuming is good. The acting is superb. Just really, really good. I believe it's two seasons.
Okay.
Or was it 3 seasons? I think it's 2 seasons. Binged it. Really, really good.
I have to look at it. I mean, they showed it at Martha's Vineyard this year.
The Gilded Age.
And I was like, why is this? I mean, I didn't know anything about it, but I was like, is it a Black director? Is it a Black producer? I said, why would the Gilded Age be on? And so I guess there must. I was like, there had to be Black characters or something in it.
Yeah, they have Black characters in it. Let me see how many. So sorry, there were 3 seasons so far. It started in 2022, and then this season 3 was the 3rd season, and they are coming back for a 4th season.
Nice. Okay, I see in the building, Jazzy Jazz is in the building. She says, "Good morning, beautiful people." Lady Jazz. Lady, can I call you Lady Jazz? Jazzy Jazz is in the
She sounds like a
building.
rap star.
Yes, Lady
Lady
Jazz.
Jazz on
You
the
know, I'm always,
mic.
sometimes I do slip up and call her Jay-Z, but but that's my dyslexia stepping in, because when I'm reading, my brain automatically cancels out the A,
Yeah,
and I just
yeah.
automatically see Jay-Z. This is something I have to deal with all of my life. So, but I had to consciously stop and look at Jazzy's name and say, Jazzy, Jazzy Jazz. Okay, and also who's in the building? Mr. DS is in the building. He says, "Good morning, Ron and Chris. DS here. Love you, DS. We love you. And there's always a chair that you can join us. And hey, look who else is in the building. Oh, Miss G is in the building. Good morning. I'm editing videos today. 4 on deck already. So, guys, if you have not seen last night, Gwendolyn had her Small Biz Bites segment
Yeah.
on YouTube and featured the girls from InView. Is this, am I saying right?
So yeah, it was MView Health.
InView
Dr.
Health.
Lucretia Sewell and Shamire Holland. Um, it was such a great hour conversation that they had. Very light, very focused,
And very
and
candid.
yeah, and
Menopause,
yeah.
cold breezes.
No, it was a great interview, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
And
it
then at
was a
the
good
end, they
interview.
announced that they're going to be on the Indie Suit Network this fall
Yes.
also.
I was like, oh wow, look at that. And we need more Black doctors, more Black professionals in the medical field sharing the truth about medicine, because unfortunately the Black community, with good reason, has a lot of lack of trust in the system of
Yeah.
medicine, and to build that confidence again. It's always good to see Black doctors that are on these platforms. That I know that there's several of them that I follow on IG. There's several that I follow on Instagram. Sorry, on YouTube, and they're just doing their thing. They're sharing about medicine. They're debunking the myths that people have. So it's really good to see us really represent the community.
Yeah.
So that was a good. So if you haven't seen that show, make sure you go to Gwendolyn's touch base. Sorry, touch base. Go to her YouTube channel.
Yes.
And check out Small Biz Bites.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. I got that in there. I got that.
You got it out.
It always feels like a tongue twister, right?
Yeah.
Small Biz.
But you know, it's Friday. Everyone's kind of like tired. The week is just like sitting down on top of you.
Mentally exhausted.
So
I have to tell you, I am going to do nothing but look at movies, relax, spend time with friends if they're available, and that's it. And you know what, since I've been uploading every day, lots of music. There's music here. These are the ones that are completed. This is another box that I'm working on today. I have like about 10 of these boxes, and you see all the CDs in there. And but I've been discovering all of my old music. So I have my karaoke moments over the week. So I'm singing these songs. I'm looking at the music. Like, oh man, I didn't know I had Boys to Men. I didn't know I had this, and I didn't know I had Anita Baker, and I've got Tony Braxton, and I just noticed just now Indie and Acoustic Soul.
Yes, that was a good one.
CD. And so now I'm just uploading all this music, but also I'm having my karaoke. I go into my Google, just put the name of the song in, and Google will bring it up and says lyrics, and I click on the lyrics, and I just have my own karaoke in the house while I'm just relaxing. So
I remember doing that.
Yes.
I remember exactly when I did it, because it was before I moved back to New York, because I was like, I'm not bringing all these CDs. I had hundreds and
It's
hundreds of
so, look, it's
CDs.
stacks.
Yeah, I had two hard drives just full of music. And you know, here's a funny thing though now too. I spent all that time back in like 2007 digitizing all my music. And then recently, within the last like maybe 8 or 10 years, I don't even have them anymore
Why
because
don't
it's
you have
all
any?
well because they're on a hard drive somewhere that I still have them, but I don't use iTunes. I use Apple Music, and all the stuff that I had is available there. And then here's the other thing: when we die, like so, for instance, people purchase music through iTunes. It's a little different now because you have it there on your hard drives. If you
Yeah.
want to gift it to someone, you can give your hard drive to someone. They can have your music collection. I mean, the possibility of that happening is maybe next to nothing. But what people didn't realize is when you were purchasing music from these stores, you didn't own them.
$20 a piece. Remember, $15,
No, no,
$20 a
no, no.
piece.
I'm not even talking about like physical CDs. I'm talking about if you buy music through like the iTunes store, through the Google Play Store, you purchase it and you download it to your device. When you die, that music can't be transferred over to someone else. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
You don't own that music,
No,
even though you
it's
paid
borrowed.
for it.
Everything's borrowed.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about streaming. I'm talking about something you like. You know, you used to go to like Tower Records and buy a CD,
Yes,
and
it's
you owned it.
borrowed.
You held
You're
on
leasing
to
it.
it. But like in iTunes or Google Play Store, it downloads, but it's not yours.
It's not yours. You're borrowing it. Everything is a borrow. Everything's a lease. Sorry. That's why I'm focusing so hard on getting these guys. So that means wherever I am in the world, no matter how old I get, I mean, I'm putting them on my computer, but they're also going in the cloud. And then I have an external drive that they're going to live in. So I will have them in 3 places. I will have all my music when I want it, how I want it.
And invest in a drive. Like these are drives now. These little things here.
Yeah.
This one is a 4 terabyte drive.
That's 4 terabytes.
Yeah, and also they just released one this same exact size, 8 terabytes.
I need that. I need that in my life.
8 terabytes.
Because then I can get rid of these big ones I have over here.
Yeah, I don't use those anymore. I have 4 little small ones like these, 2 4s and 2 2s. It's crazy.
I won't need any of this stuff.
It's amazing to see where technology has come. Just think of, we were storing stuff on, I grew up with VHS tapes, cassette tapes, then CDs. But now, like, you literally can hold your entire life's worth of stuff in your hand. Yeah, same thing.
This was 2 terabytes. And now yours is half the size of this.
It's just a little small. I have one of those.
Yeah, you're the one that put me onto these.
Yeah, I have
you can put them on a keychain.
Well, so hold on. Since we're talking about technology a little bit. This phone here, right? This is an iPhone 16. The new one, 17, which just got pre-order, goes up today, you can get up to 2 terabytes in that phone.
Yes.
So what I have in here would be in here.
Yeah.
Think about that.
So eventually these phones are going to go to 4 terabytes, 6 terabytes.
Oh yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
Right now I have 1 terabyte on this phone.
Yeah.
However, I was thinking about getting another phone when I'm traveling, just to have 2 phones, and maybe getting the 17. However, my brothers are saying, wait a minute, you don't have to spend all that money on an Apple 17. You should just go get a GoPro and be able to photograph, be able to show yourself while I'm filming myself. You kind of like, so I gotta work on my game here. I gotta get the new, if not the 360, that's like a little stick. Or the thing that's
a really good one.
And then the other ones that people have in their little hand, and that's just like they carry it everywhere and they do all their videos.
The action cam.
You have one of those, right?
So I have one. I have 2. I have a action cam 3 and action cam 4, and then I have the Osmo, which I'm on right now, the Osmo 3, and then I have 2 phones. So I have a lot of recording devices, and it's when I've traveled for work, I've used all the devices. I've used 4 different cameras to record content, just so I can sync them all up. But it's so convenient. You don't have to have these huge rigs of equipment, these little tiny things when, you don't see them unless you're like looking for it. And even then it's so small. Like if you're in an audience, you'll never see it.
Well, also, let's see what else is being said here. So, guys, are you guys into electronic? Oh, look, I'm surrounded by these geeks. Gwendolyn, Chris.
You're a
Okay,
geek now
Dr.
too, sir.
Tachi. Dr. Tachi's a geek. All these geeks around me with all this technology. And I'm a bit of a geek. I've always been a
You
bit of
are,
a geek.
sir. You have 2 computers. You've got a tablet. You've got phones. You've got DJI mics.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're a geek too.
I am a bit of a geek. And
Welcome to the
but I
dark side.
do did you DJI,
Yeah.
they just bought a company. What company was it that I was reading about? Something that we use, something that's in the tech. Did they buy a mobile service? DJI
I
just
don't
bought
know.
something huge. Anyway,
Well,
we'll
I don't
find
know.
out.
Well, I do know that they have a major stake in Hasselblad, the
That's
camera
what it was. The
company.
camera. That's what
Yeah,
it
but
was.
they've had that. They've had that deal for about, I want to say, 2 years now.
So it's been, well, it's still new,
Yeah.
2 years, and the
Yeah. So,
camera in
because so for
camera
instance,
industry.
their drones, like some of their newer drones, they use Hasselblad lenses in the drones.
Oh,
And
that's
then
what.
it's rumored that the new Osmo Pocket 4 will have a Hasselblad lenses on it as well. They have I believe they have their majority stake owners in Hasselblad.
Yeah, yes, indeed. So that's what it was. I was reading about the Hasselblad, and I was like, I said, DJI, what, a stake in there?
Yeah,
I was like, what?
yeah. They are the majority stake owners, I believe, in there.
Yes, yeah.
It might be like
And the
50,
article says that they're
51%.
owners. They're like the majority owners in that company.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what I read.
That's correct. That's correct.
So I do stay abreast of the geeky stuff in the world, but you and Gwendolyn got me beat. You guys know the
I love
ins and the outs,
technology.
and y'all want to talk. Y'all can talk like all the conversation, the
I've always been a
lingo.
technology geek.
And speaking of technology geek, you posted on your YouTube channel
Yeah,
your summary of the Apple
event on Tuesday.
event on Tuesday.
Yeah. So yeah, that was kind of fun. It was kind of like a last minute thing. I'm always trying to look for new content to create. Having YouTube as a new thing that for my personal stuff to be doing it, you always want to be able to put out new content on a consistent basis, because then that one helps to drive to bring in new subscribers. And then, for me, my channel isn't necessarily focused on one particular thing. I have a lot of interests in different areas, and I want to be able to explore all those things. Now, that's not to say that I won't maybe narrow down and focus later on, but as of right now, I'm having fun just talking about different things and uploading different types of videos. So I got up that Tuesday morning, and it was Apple event day, and I was just like, you know what? I want to do maybe like a little summary. You've got tons of content creators and influencers out there that are doing this. This is what they do, and Apple brings them to Apple Park to be a part of it and get hands-on. I'm not trying to compete in that space, but I want to be able to add something to the conversation. So
Well,
yeah.
you did good.
What's
Look at the
up?
graphics and
Chris Edwards
everything.
here.
This is again.
Welcome back to the
We
channel.
showed this
Yeah.
during the week
For
partially,
all my
but
subscribers,
there he is,
thank you
and
so much for
Chris
rocking with
is
me.
got it going
And if you're
on.
new
Chris,
here, go ahead and like,
this is your
subscribe,
living
and hit the
room.
notification bell so you can get
Yeah, that's
notified
the living
every
room.
time I drop a new
Nice.
video.
I
and we
wanted
can go over
to.
this
I
I
still
wanted
love
to
that
try.
wall. That wall
Now,
is so
Yeah.
today,
cool.
I'm bringing you something new.
When you
Something
walk
I'm
into the
really passionate
apartment,
about.
you
Tech,
and see it. It's just a
especially
really
Apple
nice
tech.
feature. It
It's
gives it
Apple
more of like
Event
a
Day.
hotel
Today is
feel.
Tuesday, September 9th, and Apple is announcing their brand new
And
iPhone.
it's funny, but like
The camera also got a big upgrade, a 48 megapixel Bluetooth threads,
Yeah,
and Apple's own that's going to look
summary. You did a
creator.
good job on the
Apple
summary,
now.
sir.
So there you have it.
so
Apple's
here's the
latest
thing.
lineup:
As I was
AirPods Pro 3, new Apple Watches, and the iPhone 17 family with some.
There you go. There you go.
So while I'm watching the presentation, I'm actually sitting there taking notes. And then one of the things that I've been really harnessing a lot lately, and we've had this conversation, using AI and like ChatGPT and other AI services. I take my notes and I run them through an app saying I would like to create a script with the notes that I had basically, and it gives me different segments. So it literally puts it out, and then what I do is I copy and paste it, and I have the Riverside that I use has a teleprompter feature built into it. So I have my camera in front, and I have a teleprompter that is runs, and I can sit there and just read the script that I've created, and I presented that. So, it took a while to put it all together because the first part you saw, I recorded before the event, and then I recorded the second part after the event, and the event was like about 1 hour and 11 minutes, and then edited and then put it up. So I was trying to get it up before the end of the day. I got it up like around 7:30, so which wasn't bad because the event was over at 2 something, and then of course, you've got other stuff you got to do throughout the day. So, but yeah, please go and subscribe to my channel, like the videos, and also share it with other people. YouTube is a slow burn. I'm in it for the long haul, so just want to slowly grow the channel.
It takes a while to grow, but yeah. Gwendolyn's been on fire. Gwendolyn has been.
She had like
45 new subscribers. I was like, look at Gwendolyn. She was behind me. Now she passed me. She's just like, bye, Ron. Bye.
Well, I mean, Gwendolyn has like 50 million shows that she does.
Well, that's true too. I mean, the girl don't stop. The girl's like she just stays busy.
Girls on fire.
The girls are. This girl is on fire. I tried. I definitely tried. Anyway,
yes, you tried.
Speaking of, this is Focus Friday, and we're focusing on a lot of stuff today. But one is, let me go. Oops, sorry, my bad. Here we go. Let me move from there. Let me put this out. Oh, I lost it. I'll get this. See, this is my geeky side. It never works properly. Okay, I had it all set up with my little. I was gonna pop in with Invin in. There it is. Here we go. Let's do it. Here we go. So because Chris, you know these ladies, right? You knew them from. How did you know the InView? Is it InView that did you know these folks?
Oh, InView Health. All right. So in full disclosure, and the ladies from InView Health are one of my clients. I've been working with them for about 2 years now, and an opportunity. Here's the thing: I like using all of the opportunities that I'm afforded, all the people that I'm connected with, and community of people, yourself, Gwendolyn, Dr. Tachi, that whole network, and then other things. And I want to be able to use the skills and the opportunities that I'm given to help other people. So, I made an introduction with Dr. Tachi, and we talked about it. So here's the thing. MView, we've been doing like this thing called Founders Friday for a while, but it's only on their YouTube channel, which doesn't have a lot of traction. And I'm like, you know what? We have a built-in work. Why not take advantage of it?
Okay.
And we started the conversation. We decided we're going to bring it to Indie Suit Media. So that's why you'll in the fall when October season starts. They're going to be launching Founders Friday on that network.
I think
they had this.
I think your headset is cutting in and out a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah. Good. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so like on their site, on their Instagram page, they said last night, they highlight other physicians, other topics related to medical, and then share resources and where to get help for certain things. Really great ladies. Love working with them, and I think what they're trying to do is so meaningful and necessary. So basically, MView Health, what they do is they culturally responsible in trying to link people of color with practitioners of color that understand them. Because one of the things we know is that there is a disparity when it comes to doctors that understand what it is to be a person of color and the different needs that we need when it comes to medical care. And they have a digital app that links you to practitioners and service all different practices, regular PCP, practitioners and other specialties, dentistry, mental health, that type of stuff. So definitely go give them a check on their website. It's mvuhealth.com. And then from there, you can download the app and sign up for the service. And the service is free. Nice. And they will link you with other medical practitioners.
I like it. I like it. So there we go. So that's one Feature Friday right there for you guys, and you can put into your
and then please go follow them here on Instagram.
I see also who's in the. I saw somebody in the building. Mr. Adrian's in the building. He goes, "What are CDs?" These guys,
is my network acting up today?
Huh? Yeah, your mic is.
No, that's what Bryson.
Oh, Bryson. What you
no, because someone was saying my network is acting up. So can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, but your mic is it's like it was
jumping in and out.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. Well, let's see if this works.
And let's see here. Yes, I do have lots of CDs, Adrian, and I'm trying not to bring these to your house. Unless you want them. That's a whole other story. If you want the CDs, you can have them. I got my jazz. Look at I got all these jazz. I love jazz. I have jazz. The movie soundtrack from Harry Meets Sally. So anyway, it's a whole bunch of stuff I'm uploading. Looking forward to watching Emmys this Sunday. Oh, how many people are watching the Emmys this Sunday? How many of you are Emmy followers? How many people like the Emmys?
I like watching them.
I used to look at the Emmys. I don't look at it that much anymore. I just don't. Kaz says, nice. I see her. Adrian says, I don't have any place to play them. Not even either of my cars have a CD player. That's why. Yeah. Now,
who has a CD player nowadays?
Speaking of it, did I put that away? Adrian, when he was younger, introduced me to what's her name? It's like Ray Morissette. And so Adrian brought he brought her CD to the house. I still have Adrian's CD. It was in the batch. It's Adrian, so it's like Ray. Yes, I do have that CD. If you ever wonder what happened to that CD,
Alanis Morissette.
Alanis Morissette. And
I'm curious, how many people still have CD players?
I don't know. How many people? Okay, we got to take a poll. How many people have CD players? Obviously Adrian doesn't. There's not the mic because you froze up. Oh, I froze up too. Oh, okay.
No, I think it's talking about me.
Now through Chris. Okay, Alanis. Yeah. Okay. Don't tell people that I have a rep to maintain. You loved her back in the day. You loved her.
He just tell all his business.
I'm sorry. He it's his CD. It's out because I didn't buy the CD. It's in my collection, but it fell into my collection because he bought it and left it at the house. And I was like, oh, wait a minute.
And I'm sure he was looking
CD.
for it too.
And I uploaded it yesterday. Because I saw it yesterday in the other batch. And I was like, oh, this is Adrian's. Anyway, sorry to expose you, Sonny boy. But that was your CD. That was your CD. And Derek says, being in the industry, ironically, I don't watch the award shows anymore. Really? That's interesting. And Jazzy says, I don't anymore. That is CDs, or you don't watch the Emmys?
I thought maybe she was some of the CDs.
G says, my 2016 car has CD player. You have a 2016? Okay, yeah. I'm still getting a kick out of that.
Kelly says she has one in her car.
Who has one in the car?
Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Scroll down a little.
Yeah, there it is in my car. She says, okay.
Yeah.
Who else has a CD player? Who has CD players?
It's so rare to find people with CD players now.
Oh, see, Derek Eric says, I love Alanis' first album. It was good. It was classic. And Jazzy says both. G says, my car is paid off. So look, it's paid off and it works. That's a good. I have a CD player and that plugs in my computer. Okay,
kind of like Ron.
Anyway, that's it. Look, I bought this. I can't detach. Well, I can detach it. Look at this little guy. It was only $15, and I was like, "Oh, that's easy. That's easy. $15. Got it off of Amazon. Amazon always to the rescue. Even though we try not to buy too much from Amazon, I try not to support too much there. But you gotta buy where you gotta buy it, because I definitely needed this device. It was a need, not a want. I need my music, and I see when it says the Bose system has a CD player. Nice. Yeah, I used to have a Bose system. So guys, if you have any Instagram accounts that are your Focus Friday features, please put FF like Gwendolyn did when it came to in view, and put it in the comment box. Make sure you don't use @ because if it goes @ it'll disappear. So just go FF and then the name, and then we can feature that account today. Okay, because we got some time for it. Anthony says, my last 2 cars had CD changers. Not just a CD player, a CD changer.
When you had a CD changer, you stepped up.
Yeah, remember back in the days, people used to have it in the back of their trunk of their cars.
Yeah, or even like at home, we had the 100 CD changer in the house.
Yes,
you just load that bad boy up.
Yes, you load the changer up. Oh, I haven't heard that terminal, Anthony. Ooh, I haven't heard that terminal.
I remember I had an Iowa and even a Sony CD changer. It could hold like 10 CDs. It was one of those like bookshelf type ones, like a center console. Then it had 2 speakers on the side.
I only had one changer, and it could only hold. It held five CDs.
Yeah,
that was it. That's as big as that was big as I got. But I knew that was hundreds. 100.
Yeah,
it was one for 100.
Those were crazy. Yeah.
Dia says, Ron, what camera would you recommend for those starting on YouTube making videos? Well, that's a question for Gwendolyn.
Listen, here's the thing. I believe
Chris, they use cameras. I don't
use any camera that you have available. If you have a laptop and that's all you have,
my laptop. This is what I'm using, my laptop.
Yeah. Use a laptop. You can use your Android phone to do. You can use an iPhone. You can use an action camera from any brand. I'm using the Osmo Pocket to do my broadcast. Whatever you have, use it. A lot of these streaming services only allow you to stream in 1080p anyway. So if you have a 4K camera, it doesn't really matter because you won't be able to use the full function of that 4K. It'll just use the 1080p of it. So whatever you have at your disposal, use that. I'm sure most people have a laptop, use that. If you have a webcam, use that.
Yeah, just use what you got. They always say the best camera you have is the one that is in your possession when you need it.
Yeah.
So now it looks like Adrian has LIVD stories. I'm gonna put that. I think that looks like it's an Instagram. Let's try it. Let's see.
It's a new site.
Let's look it up. I see it. Yes. This looks familiar to me. Why does this look so familiar to me? I don't know why. I know I've seen this one before. It is again health. Speaking of health.
Oh, Lived.
Yeah. Lived. Health and wellness website. Lived, a community supporting Black and brown women going through the process of separation and divorce.
Interesting.
That's interesting. Wow. Now that's a support that people can use. I like the logo. I like the feel. Let me see what the page looks like. Oh wow. The page is really nice. Adrian, who do you know any of these people that do you know the person that created this? It looks so familiar to me. I don't know why I've seen this before somewhere.
I am definitely following this one.
It's a nice layout. And there's a lot of people dealing with divorce. Hey, my buddy Craig is over here. Hey, Craig. Yeah, I see Mr. Craig. Yeah. This looks like an interesting platform. Okay. I like it. Thank you, Adrian,
Great
for this
suggestion.
one. Good job. Good suggestion. Is right. So, guys, check out Lived. IVDLIA. Lived. Lived. Nice. Okay. What's another one? Anyone else got anything out there? Anything else out there?
Let's see.
And
no, not as yet.
Not as yet. Okay. I always have stuff. I know
you've always got stuff, so I'm never worried.
I always have something to share. Hold on, y'all. If y'all don't have it, I do. And this guy, I popped in my feed twice. Let me see where the first one he did. He did a, hold on a second. I loved what he did when it came to. Hold on. There he is. Okay, so he's talking about Venus Williams here. There's another one he just came out with yesterday. Can we get Adrian? Is my screen? Why is
I got it.
So large?
Yeah, there you go. There, I got it.
Thank you. Okay, so this is. Let me get this. Hold on a second. Let's get this. He is so good when it comes to commentaries. Check him out.
Williams on the cover of L'Officiel Italia. It's not just a photo shoot. It is a fucking moment. It's Venus saying, I'm not just a sports icon. I'm a whole institution. And the styling, flawless, elevated. Every look tells a story. Starting with the Brunello Cucciolini white suit, tailored to perfection, structured, clean, and rich. She's not trying to impress. You're already impressed. And those oversized sculptural earrings by Alexis Batar, please, they're practically floating. Gold, pearl-like drops, dramatic and commanding without doing too much. It's not just fashion, it's modern regality. Then there's that red look. You see it and just go, wow, that's Del Corre. It's bold, architectural, with that exaggerated collar and sculptural volume. It's giving high drama, but it's grounded. It doesn't scream. It announces itself, like a couture version of a battle cape. And Venus, she wears it like it was designed for her. And the hair, that sculptural halo-like afro silhouette, it's everything. It's not just styled, it's engineered. It's Afrofuturist. It's avant-garde. It's art. It frames her like a crown made of texture and legacy. In that velvet and fringe moment from Rick Owens, you can feel the movement just looking at the photo. Burgundy, ruched, layered with leather fringe that practically slices through the air. It's sexy without trying to be. It's bold without being loud. It's Venus doing Venus. And the all-black moment, that's Balmain. That plunging neckline, that satin lapel, those gold buttons, straight up elegance. It's tailored like a tux, but worn like a gown. And when she's draped in the faux fur for that seat shot, head to toe Versace. The black dress, the drama of the fur, the earrings. It's giving luxury, legacy, and a little bit of, I could buy the building. What's brilliant is none of these looks outshine her. The designers, Balmain, Del Corre, Rick Owens, Versace, Brunello Cucciolini, they all rise to her level. She's not being styled to fit fashion. Fashion's catching up to her. This isn't just editorial. It's storytelling. Venus is styled like the icon she already is. Powerful, timeless, untouchable. A living legend dressed like the world finally caught up with her. Okay, let's talk about this spread. Because Venus Williams on the cover of L'Officiel Italia, not just...
I mean, he is so good. I meant to share his page, right? I got the page back up. My page is my screen. Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Ah, perfect. I must have hit a wrong button over here. My screen was exaggerated. Let me just put this screen back up. That was that. I mean, he is so good at his critiques. He's a fashion critiquer. He critiques not just say fashion. It's fashion. It's media. He critiques a lot of these areas, and he is so good to
Adam. I like the commentary.
He is so good. His commentary is so good. And let me go to this page. Let me just bring that up for you guys to have. Here we go. The Notorious JTB. Established 1972. Notoriously. There we go. And there he is. It is, I mean, his commentary is great. And I'll show you one more because, let me see. He did one. Was it today? No. Okay. It was a bunch of them. You guys can go through them. They're really good. He did one on Meghan Markle and how being hated on by what's her name from God, my brain is slowing down. I can't remember the name. What's it? Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart says something negative about Megan's show. She has a new show about homes and food. Is it homes, food? Is it lifestyle?
I think so, because I saw a clip of it. She was cooking something.
Yeah. And so Martha Stewart said something bad about her, and he went in. I was like, oh my gosh. But he's good. He's really good. He shares a lot of good stuff. And I learned my vocabulary increases when I listen to him. I'm like, this guy, his vocabulary is really good. And he shares a lot of good stuff. So that's one for, if you haven't, again, the Notorious JTB. Check him out. Okay. Anyone else came up with any Focus Fridays? Any others?
I don't see any in here.
No Focus Fridays, y'all. What's going on out there?
It's a slow Friday.
It's a soft Friday. Okay, I got another one. Hold on a second. Let me go to another one because we're not doing any politics today, so we are taking a break from politics.
Yeah.
And this was really funny. Excuse me. I like this. Now, I don't know if you've seen this. This is about the cats. Anyway, I don't like cats particularly. I like dogs. You know, is it true that people either like one or the other? I know there's some people that like both. Yeah. But you're either a cat person or a dog person.
Yeah.
I'm a dog person. I love dogs. I love all my friends who have dogs. I just like when I'm in Charlotte and I'm hanging out with Nia and her family and the dogs, they make me so happy. Dogs make me so happy. Cats, not so. But sometimes there's a cat that acts like a dog. And but this was really interesting about these cats. Look at this.
Fucking now! Two of you are fucking ridiculous.
Fuck that, boy. I'm out. God damn it.
Forget the language.
You're not the fucking man. I didn't marry no pussy.
The cat. Look at the cat. What is wrong with people?
Neighbor saw you go inside. Come out now and send a police dog in. He's gonna find you.
You wanna cheat on me? I'm not even gonna call you stupid bitch, huh? Now you fucking laughing, you stupid bitch.
These cats are so crazy.
Pasensya yun. Pasensya na po. Hindi ako marunong pasensya na.
People are really bad.
Here's 3 side hustles.
Anyway, so
wow,
that was first of all, I was, forgive me with the language, y'all. Forgive me with the language, but it was about the cats, and it really was about the cats. And I was like, this is, I find cats to be quite fascinating. Do you find cats fascinating? I do. I don't particularly like them, but I do find them fascinating. So
I tend to be allergic to them, so that's why I don't really mess with them as much. Yeah.
Why are
I
people
remember when I
allergic
was.
to cats?
It's the dander, I guess, in their coats.
I have friends that were. I used to be allergic to cats when I was a kid, but I don't understand why.
I haven't been around them in a long time, but I remember I had a friend, like right out of college. She had a cat, and I remember once I went over to her place, and so like walking, I'm just like starting sneezing uncontrollably. My eyes just like bloodshot red. I'm like, what is going on?
Anthony
Well, what's
says
the comments?
those cats are like the nosy old ladies on the stoop or the window when the drama pops off.
They're 227 cats.
Yes, they're 227 cats. These cats were like, having their thing. Okay, there's another gentleman that I just brought that up, but this gentleman is, if you're a photographer, worth looking at. Let me just go to the page first of all. Let me just show you.
And we do have one. Bryson I'll copy this.
Bryson does have one. Okay.
Yeah.
This is really good. Now, for those out there, and this, I do 2 of the 3. So yeah, I do 2 of the 3 in his suggestion. And he comes up with 3 side hustles for photographers. All you guys out there interested in photography, and I would say these apply to those that are taking your cell phone photography to the next level. And you using your raw settings, and you are shooting with your maximum megapixels on your camera, on your smartphone. And then you're editing them in Lightroom or in Lightroom or Photoshop, one of those platforms. You can do this too. And this is how photographers make, we like to say, passive income in some cases. Here we go.
For photographers to make some extra money. So what happened for me around these is I hit a point in my career where I really couldn't take on any more photo shoots. I was booking at full capacity, but I wanted to find other ways to make additional income. So here's the side hustles that I do and have done. The first one is stock photography. Stock photography are images that businesses buy to use in their own marketing. So instead of them hiring a photographer to go and take pictures, they will go to a stock website and search the type of pictures that they want, and then they'll buy those pictures. The stock agencies that I am with are Stocksy, Shutterstock, and iStock, and a few others that I honestly can't even remember the name of. I would need to look them up. One note on stock photography is if you're doing free photo shoots for people, this is a way you can monetize those photo shoots. You're going to need to have those people sign a model release and give you legal permission to use those photos commercially. Now, the second side hustle is selling prints. We're photographers, right? We all know what prints are. Now, if you want one of the easiest ways to start doing this, it's using Pixieset. You can upload your photos to Pixieset in a beautiful, professional looking gallery. And then Pixieset is connected to professional labs. The labs I use are White House Custom Color, Pro DPI, and Miller's. So when a customer puts in an order from that gallery, that order will automatically get sent to a professional lab. They will print the photo and ship it to that customer for you. You'll get an email saying, hey, you just made 50 bucks. Then you will high five yourself, and you just made 50 bucks and you don't actually have to do anything. And high quality professional prints are delivered to your customer. If you want a link to Pixieset, comment the word Pixieset below. Now, the third side hustle is a photo booth. Now, especially if you're already doing a lot of weddings, this is a super easy add-on that can make you a lot of money. I have a photo booth named Booth Shakalaka, and people love it. I had it custom designed and custom built by a welder and a carpenter. But honestly, you can find plans online. You can build a photo booth yourself. There's all kinds of ways to get this done. If you're a photographer who wants to actually make money with a camera.
And there to have it, but let me give you his page. And he gives you all kinds of tips, lots of great photography tips, lots of tips in the industry. If you want to know a lot more about photography and different tips on different, it's a big vast of topics that he talks about. But let me just take you to his the actual page here. And this is Brian Rupp, and photographer for 18 years, professional photographer, helping photographers actually make money. A lot of good stuff there. I am going to be taking some of his advice when I'm on the road, as I become a nomadic photographer. I will be making money in different ways because I won't be doing my traditional photo shoots. I won't be doing my traditional, headshots. But these, I will now invest. I already do stock photography, but now I learned some other sites, and I definitely like the Pixet idea because I used to use Etsy, but I just got rid of my Etsy account because it really wasn't serving me. They were taking more than I was getting from it. So I said, you know what? I must just get rid of it. And I spent a year getting it up to par, changing the format, going into digital downloads. And I was like, it's not making any money. It's not doing. But then also Etsy has a thing is again, like all the other platforms, you have to pay to play. And so if you're not on their high level or paying for the extra services, you're not being seen. And so I said, why am I wasting my time? Why am I wasting my but I am definitely taking him up on his Pixet advice. But again, he has a lot of advice: how to see good light, why photographers need each other, 5 things I do before every photo shoot, 4 lighting apps for photographers, how to book more photo shoots, why failing as a photographer is good, my favorite camera bag for traveling, Lightroom expert settings, and it goes on and on and on and on. I like his page. And so if all you photographers out there, if you want some inspiration and you may gain some insights on how you can make more money on the side, or just information on how to make your photo life better, your photo career better, check out Mr. Brian Rupp. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
So check our private chat. I put one in there from Bryson, I believe it was. Bryson put one in there.
Oh, another photographer. Bryson has a photographer. Let's go. Let's show. Nice one. And I hear the bells. The church bells are ringing right now. You know what that means? It's noon.
Well, they're kind of late because it's 12:04.
The church bells are just ringing.
Somebody needs to go tune them.
Okay, so this is Manny T. Carabel. And you know what? I saw his page. I think he was a guest speaker here in New York City. Anyway, he does Getty Images, celebrity, entertainment photography, FAA certified drone pilot. I think I saw his work as a drone pilot, weddings, events, headshots, and more.
He does it all.
He does it all. Hold on, get that. Let me shrink that. And his work is really good. I think he was at, I want to say he was at one of the shows.
Okay, here we
Lady Gaga. The Gaga.
That was just past like 2 weeks ago or a week ago at the MTV Music Awards.
Rihanna. His photos are beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
and he works for Getty. He's a Getty.
Yeah.
All right, here.
Big time.
You know, I have to keep moving when it does the music, because if you do any longer than, was it 30 seconds?
15 seconds, I think.
15 seconds?
I think it's 15. But here's a lot of times, though, the music that's in Instagram videos, they already are licensed, so you shouldn't really have a problem with them.
Yeah. So he does merchandise. He does a
little bit of everything.
Yeah. He has a good, I am also putting in for my Getty. I talked to one of the good things about being at the Martha's Vineyard. So just check out before I go there. Check out Manny T. This is his page. And I'm going to follow
MTC Photography.
MTC Photography. Thank you, Bryson, for that one. And I think that will be our last one because we're gonna get out of here early today. And yeah, that's it. That's it. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. My brain is dead. I am brain dead for the rest. I am like, okay, it's time to just sit back, sip some teas, and veg out. I am going to just relax. Should I get pancakes? Maybe not. Should I make them? Maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. I do have my announcements, right? I do my announcement. Okay, there we go. Announcements. Join the email list. Obviously, that's important that you join our email list because we don't know what's the state of the world going to look like a year from now, where we may not even have these opportunities to be online. So be prepared for everything. And if you are a business owner, you should also be thinking about your email list. So make sure if you are in this community or you know someone that's part of this community, make sure you join the email list. Also, I'm an event photographer, still here in New York City, still doing work here. I'll be doing that up until December, it looks like, or maybe January. And we will be doing event photography for clients. So I am not shutting down my business. I am only expanding. So event photography for corporations and private events. Also, again, as Chris was saying earlier, thank you to our Patreon members that support us with this channel because every dollar does count. When you support, we can do more things on this platform. So thank you to our Patreon members who support monthly and what we do here. And last but not least, make sure you are invited to join this YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll throw in one more and share. I see a lot of my YouTubers that I follow are starting to share that third leg of how we grow is share. So you see Gwendolyn's page, you see my page, you see Dr. Tachi's page, Indie Soup. Not only should you like, not only should you subscribe, but make sure you share. It is so important. Okay, Chris, any last words, sir?
Let me just share the conference call real quick. Hello and welcome to the recap show. My name is Chris Edwards. I'm here with my other two co-hosts, TJ and Ronald. Every week we join you and recap one of your favorite shows. So don't forget to like our page, to subscribe, and to also hit the notification button so you can get notified every week when we drop new videos. New videos drop every Monday morning at 8 a.m. Thank you guys for watching, and we can't wait to see you guys next week.
Awesome. And I see Anthony, a fellow photographer, says, I didn't know Pixet offered that. I'm checking that out today. I'm struggling with Etsy. See, Anthony, Etsy is not for us. It's not for us photographers. Just saying it's for those that want to sell their prints for 10 cents, $5, $12, $10, but it's not for those or professional photographers. Just saying, just throwing it out there. I've been with Etsy since 2016. So I've been with it 9 years. And I made money on Etsy, but not enough to justify. And it's gotten, they pulled a lot of benefits. Back in the day, you were on it. People saw your work. They bought it. Now, again, you got to play. You got to pay to play. And I am not like that. So I don't do the whole Instagram pay to play. That's it. I think that's it. Guys, have a good weekend. Sure. And make sure you I would say this what Don says, turn off the TV. Yeah. Don't get so involved with this whole Kurt thing and all the other stuff that's going on. Take a mental break. I was with my therapist this week and she says, what are you doing to take a break? She said, how do you take a break? I said, I just go for a walk. I look at TV. I listen to my music. And now that I've found all my new music, all the old music has become new.
Yeah.
Make sure you do something for you. Self-care is the best care. So take care of yourself. Do not get consumed by what's going on in the world today. There's a lot, a whole lot. Stay free. Okay, I'm out. Later. Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, and leave a comment on this video. I would love to hear from you. Thank you again. Until I see you next time.